Hey guys, this is John with Glasses and I'm playing Syberia III. Yay! Okay, so we're on the boat. I don't know, this is weird. It's coming up too much of the screen. I can't tell. So, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Stop it. Stop it. So, we're on the boat. We need to get the icebreakers down. I tried inside the engine room, so I think tonight I'm going to try to go outside and see if we need to actually manually put them down. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, we got Kurt. We escaped the evil hospital. Life is good. Here we go. You can change the character's movement mode at any time via the option menu. Not really, but thanks. I'd much rather do this with this mouse than the system they had before. I don't know why modern adventure gaming developers are reluctant to use the mouse. It's if you're not doing an action game, if you're not having to run and do other things, the mouse is really convenient. And even if you are, I think the mouse would be convenient for certain things. You know? I just think it's more convenient. I don't know about you guys. Convenience. Convenience. Alright. We're loading. Here we go. Oh. Alright, well, nothing I did made any difference because it definitely just put me... Wait. Part of my screen. There we go. Part of my screen is off the screen. This feels weird and different. Oh, it's because she's so up close. I'm like... Alright, so last time we went down to the engine room, and there's definitely a control system, but, it doesn't do anything yet, so I'm thinking we need to go...
Oh, too seasick. Zah.
Oh, you're seasick? Don't throw up on me, please. No throwing up on me. Look at my amazing outfit I've been wearing for the past who knows how many days. It's cool. Alright, so is it the front? Okay. This is the front, I'm assuming. Oh, there is machinery up here, I think. Alright, so... I think I saw this machine. I think I saw these controls earlier, but I didn't know what they did. Alright, there's like a... There's this thing. And there's... Oh.
What a strange machine.
What a strange machine. What does it say? You can't read Russian game. This is green, though. Okay. We can't read Russian. I don't know. This is a strange machine. Alright, so can we look down? No, alright, so this is not... It's a trash can. How nice. If we had any trash, we throw it in there. There's the icebreakers! Ooh, can we get them from in here? Wait, Alright, okay. I forgot what it was like to work with you. Turn. What's this? Nope. Go down here. Let's force the camera to turn around. Let's go in this way. Okay, we're gonna go in this way. And we're gonna come out this door and we're gonna force the camera to face... No.
Why old route now different?
We know why.
He like hungry at night.
Really?
Why old route now different?
Because the lake's not frozen over.
He like hungry at night.
Okay, Keelak, you should have packed more snacks. Okay, so we can't go in here. The light's facing that way. So how are we supposed to get these things down? We can't get them down in the front. Oh, there's another movie over there. What a strange machine. What's this other dot over here?
Let's hope we'll be far away when that storm hits.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all. But, that's not... Oh, she is leaning way back. She's leaning way back. Surprised she didn't fall over. Okay, so how do we get these things down? These things right in front of here are not going down. Do we need to do that on the bridge? Was that something I was... But why would he tell me to do it? Grumpy pants. Alright, let's go. What's this? Is this it? This looks like a big machine you would use for something. There's no dot next to it, though. So I'm not going down the engine room until we get something definitely changing up here, because I spent the last, I don't know, 20 minutes of my stream last time in the engine room, and guess what? It did nothing. There was stuff down there that looked like it affected it. What's this? Homemade matches. What? Why do we need homemade matches, game? That's slightly alarming. Why do we need homemade matches? What are we lighting on fire?
Excuse me, Captain. When I was on the foredeck, I saw a strange machine up at the bow.
Oh, good. We're going to
What's
ask
it
about
for?
this.
You have nothing better to do? I asked you to go on down to the machine room.
Yeah, but...
That device intrigued me, that's all. I figured you could tell me something about it.
Totally spilled water down my chin. That's cool.
That thing is for detecting radioactive areas, and it even distributes special goggles that will show you where they are.
Well, that's cool.
Did Simon Steiner make it?
Yep. He made it when... Well, I mean, when I was supposed to.
Pick up
Take
those
the
survivors.
automaton rescuers to Baranor?
Oh,
If only the machine could have detected the damn monster before it attacked.
well. Alright. We found some matches. Alright, so we're definitely supposed to go down to the machine room, which means we're missing something down there. But I don't know why we have matches now. Alright, let's go down to the machine room. Well, if the beast is radioactive, but I guess it's not. I guess it's been around before the accident. I was gonna say, if it's radioactive, like, I don't know, Godzilla. Nope, we want to go down here. There we go. If it was radioactive, like Godzilla, then they could detect it. But if it's post-radioactivity, then they're not going to be able to detect it. I think lighting a match in a machine room that's full of oil is a really bad idea. There's nothing over here. Okay, so let's go look. Try this again. Maybe fresher eyes will prevail. Okay, so we're in 0, and I can't even pull this up. No, it's going to 1. How am I supposed to open that? Anything change? Wait, is that moving or not? I can't tell. Yeah, it's moving. Okay. So that's something I'm supposed to move. There we go. Alright. Okay, what do the different gears do then? Oh, dang it. Okay, these are the gears that do stuff. Okay. So let's start in 0 gear. Oh, I'm supposed to flip this up? Oh, gosh. No wonder you're mad. No wonder people are mad. I'm supposed to flip up that case. That should have been easy to do. Go up. Go up. Oh, gosh. There we go. Oh, they got too hot. Why is that moving? Okay.
Cabin girl? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I don't know what to do.
What is it, Captain?
Why on earth are the breakers still not working yet?
We're trying.
It's the mechanism. It keeps stalling.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in 3rd, make sure you change to 2nd really quickly.
Oh, it's like shifting gears on like a stick shift. I know how to do that. Oh, stare of death. Okay, so start her up. Put her down. There we go. Then we're in second gear. Okay, cool. We're in second. There we go. Ah, it's really hard to get. It's really hard to get into third gear. Dang it. It shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Wait, I got into third gear and then go back into second. Oh, crap and pieces. Okay. Dang it! So first, second, then third, then back to second? Let's try this again.
Need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Okay. Stall that again. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. So back, start her up, put her down. Why are we going to... Should we... Do they want us to start... Wait. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, so if we do this, it's still not breaking it up. So we got this going over here, we got this going over here. Alright, so this is one of those things where you just kind of have to keep messing around with it. Crap! It's really hard to do.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you
Easier
change to
said
second
than
really
done,
quickly.
game. Easier said than done. Like, they make it extremely difficult to do this. Okay, so that's not breaking up. Two's not. Come on. It's really hard. I wonder if we can do this better. Can I do this with... No, I still can't. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to... It's like, you know how you hated stick shift? Well, this is gonna be 1,000% worse than driving your dad's Jetta. Crap. So you have to... When it's gonna reach this... The black stage, you have to downshift. Jeez Louise. Alright. Up, down. See, he doesn't want to go even to go in. So that's not quite right either. So we want it in that green area. Oh. Okay, so we want... Well, before we... Let's just go over and see what Red does. Okay. He says, how does this machine work? Let's go up into third, which makes it go insanely fast. Alright. Down to second. Right? Put this down. Oh boy, that did something weird. Okay, but it did let me do this. Okay, now it's down to second. So to kind of keep it... Crap, why did it do that? If If I could actually shift it, I'd be 1000% better, but I can't actually shift it, and I can't feel, like, if you're actually shifting a stick shift, you can feel like where you're supposed to be, and there's like a clutch, which gives you that kind of free reign. This is none of this. Unless this is the clutch, in which case I would have to have two different sets of controls. I'd have to have like a WASD thing, and then I would have to have, what is going on over here? Ooh, sorry. And then I would have to have something else. Something weird's coming up on this other side. Okay, well, hopefully I'm still alive. Alright. So what does this do? If we just pull this down. Okay. It's too slow. Then back down. Is this how this is supposed to work? Because this feels like not. Go this way. Gosh. Does not want to go over and up into third. I don't understand what he means for this.
A lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Okay. Okay, so this is centered right until we bring it down on the ice, and then it's not anymore. I gotta go to 2. It's not letting me go. How do we work these controls? What happens if we do this? Can we still... It's not engaged. Okay. So to engage it, you have to put this down. And that's going to engage everything. Okay. So just do that. That seems... okay. This looks really cool, but I like this effect. I wish I could look at this all day.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make
Yeah,
sure you
explain
change
to me how to be faster, dude. Because... almost there. Bring all the way down. How do you get this to work? So, what are you trying? You're trying to keep it from getting super hot. Alright. We get... So start at 0. Right? Just start at 0. Now that's... So you gotta work it up so it's not so crazy. So just start at 0. Gear. It really doesn't want to go into gear. I wish I could use like my mouse wheel on it rather than having to go. I have to physically move up and... Okay, how am I... What did I just do there? I mean... They want me to be able to make bigger motions than I can actually make. Like it's literally taking me... My mouse is actually popping out the other side of the windows on this, so that tells me... Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to try. Going to 1. You gotta get in that first try, and it's really difficult to do. See, I shouldn't have said this game isn't that bad. I'll move my keyboard out of my way. Maybe if I move my mouse closer in. I'm leaning in. You're just going to see the whites of my eyes. Alright, let's see how we do this. Go down. 2. 3. See, too late. It won't let me. I can't just. Listen here, dude. I really feel like you should do this yourself. Look. Should I lift up on this when it gets super fast? No, I shouldn't probably. Just not. Am I not supposed to? Am I not supposed to let go? What am I not supposed to do here? Crap, weasels.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Okay, well let's try this. Let's try looking at our controls. I think it's options, controls. Accelerate, object inventory, display, current objective, object inventory, document inventory, pause, shift, keep thoughts, recenter the camera. Okay, that's not. Game. Type of inventory, over access. I don't know what over y-axis means. To be honest. Thanks, game. Voice language, English. Subtitles, yes. Tutorial messages, no. See, I don't understand. They're like, you can go to the other. There are no other, so. Alright, game. Back. Alright, so. We need to shift much faster than what we're shifting. But I can't use my keyboard. My mouse is apparently not cool. Which I don't understand. I wish it would just let me. So I can go up here. Start. It's like popping out. See, this is like me moving my whole arm up and down is getting that much motion. I shouldn't have to. Oh, I shouldn't have to do that much. See, I shouldn't have to do that much. Like, what do they think people are going to be able to do with this? I know how to shift the stick shift. This isn't me saying I don't know how to shift a car. I do, but what I don't understand is like there's so much. Like I'm moving the mouse all the way off screen to try and get enough. All right, let's try it again. See, he doesn't want to go in that lip. So there I am. I'm in 2. Okay. See, why is it doing that? If you're doing that in a car, you'd want to shift up to the next gear. This is saying no, you want to downshift, but I can't control the gas. Is this him using the gas? Like, here's what I don't understand. Shift up. Right? I don't know why it's doing that. That makes no sense, but okay, game. See, why would it... Alright. Starting 0 gear again. Go down. First gear. Okay, going down, so that means 0 gear. Going back up, first gear. Hey, Lazy Panda! Go back down to 0 gear, right? Because it's... And now we go up. I'm trying to... Lazy Panda says, how goes the adventure? And I'm gonna say, unhappy glass. No, I'm frustrated because I know how to drive sticks. I know how to shift. I used to drive when I was like 11, which probably shouldn't have happened. My grandpa had this mini tractor he would let us drive. So I know how to handle like shifting. There's no clutch. But I figure I'm supposed to watch, like, this looks like the RPMs. Like, when they get higher, you're supposed to shift to a higher gear. But that's not how this works at all. Like, I don't understand, and so it happens, it keeps stalling out. So, this is what he says to me.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Are we going up, like it doesn't, are we trying to keep it in the green area? Okay, but it's not making sense for like a normal how you would shift gears situation. And he's like, when you get into third, go to second really quickly. Like, why are we upshifting and downshifting? Are we trying to keep the engine from overheating? Like, I get that, but I'm not in charge of the gas. Like, if this was a car or another vehicle, I would be in charge. That's what I thought, but here's what happens, Lazy Panda. Lazy Panda said we starting in third gear and then go down second gear. No, we're starting in 0 gear. So here, you just watch. I'm going to show you. So this is me starting up the engine. Alright, so the thing about, here's the green, red areas, green areas. Here's the icebreakers. Downshifting because the person who designed this doesn't drive stick? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So the second I throw this switch, these are the icebreakers over here. That's going to push them down where they actually touch the ice. And then this thing's going to go nuts. And my job, I'm assuming, is trying to keep it into green. So, okay, we're going to throw this down. Okay, so it's in green. Okay, we're going up. Let's go to first gear. Okay, that works. Great, well then you start going down. Uh-oh. Yeah. Now back up again. At no point should we go into any other gear, like... Shoot. It's really hard. Maybe you need to initial more D-style Eurobeat music. I don't know. So we start up again. We're in 0 gear, which, who has it? And this should be neutral, right? Like, I would think this would be neutral. I mean, technically in the middle is neutral, though, but it's 0. Maybe you're supposed to shift gears like a child who's pretending to drive? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm so frustrated by this. I can't, because it... Either it should work like a car, or another big vehicle, or they should explain how it works. They shouldn't do this thing where it's like, it's sort of like shifting. This is going to be the damn puzzle all over again, where it's like, they just expect you to figure out. There's no real... Alright, so let's just try and see what we can do with this. Maybe I just have to do it correctly for a specific amount of time. See, it goes right down, like, boom, it's going down again. I have to keep it from getting in the black or the white, I know that. I don't really, like, what is this? See, it'll go down even when I put it in second gear. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, and then third gear goes super fast and it shuts off. Oh, is the game audio louder than I am? I'm sorry. I did, there we go. Is that better? The music's very thundering right now, and also, I did, do the OBS update, so who knows what they did to my settings. How you doing, Elliot? Yeah, real machines like you expect a safety or technical manual be in reach. Yeah, I agree with you, Lazy Panda. It should work like a car, or they should explain how it works. That's how I feel about it. Alright, so turn it on again. Everything's cool and copacetic until you sounded like you were caught in a wind tunnel of flutes. I'm very sorry. So look, that makes it go down, but if I go here, it's like, oh, that's not how shifting works. Well, I just went into the here, so yeah, I did kind of stall out. What is this? Like, is this the... This doesn't make... That's not how shifting works. If the RPMs are getting too high, then you go up a gear. If the RPMs are getting too low, then you need to downshift. This is not how shifting works. So if it's not how shifting works, you have to explain it to me. Like, they want me to... If it's downshifting on first, it shouldn't go higher with second. It just seems like crazy to me. Alright, well, here we go. Up to first. Go down. Yeah, that seems... Yeah, so now it's like more power. Less power, I guess? More power. No, get in... Oh, and the controls are flippin' terrible. Yeah, I am. Well... Good game design should be like real life in some ways. Like, it should be recognizable problem solving. You should be able to bring your real world skills to it in some way. Dang it! This is what he's gonna tell me.
Be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Why would we ever get to third? Like, are you kidding me? This is third. No, get up into third. Stop popping gears. Look at this. Alright, so third's really fast, right? It's almost tapped out without touching the ice. Oh boy. Alright, what do you guys want us to do here? So these are not engaged at all. See, do they want us to go from third, second, first, and zero? That seems crazy. Is it throttled? But the throttle should be like a... So I have this wheel right here, but this wheel, look, like this wheel's like... This wheel is basically the clutch. Because look, it engages and disengages. But the problem is, I only have one set of controls. Like, if they were trying to make me hold in the clutch and then shift, and they gave me two separate controls to do with my hands, I might be able to figure that out. But what I don't understand is, okay, we engage this, so this hooks up to this, and this goes down. I mean, do they want us to... Do they want us to pull this up and down? Oh, there was a glowing fish that just... There was totally a glowing fish that just went by. Oh, shoot. What is that fish thing that's going by? That's terrifying. Alright, the only thing I can think of is they want us to use this like a clutch. They want us to go... Alright, so we're up. We're going to go to first gear. Okay. Then we're going to go down. And then we're going to go to second gear. Okay. And then we're going to go down. Nope, did not help us at all. We just popped... Well, probably are glowing radioactive fish. Is this Syberia or Bikini? Is that the place in the Caribbean which has all those glowing phosphorescent... Like it's like a phosphorescent bay. Alright. This is not a car. I know, but how... So the only clue he's giving us is...
Be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Okay, but how do we even... Alright, so let's go into... Let's start with the numbers game. Oh, that's why I'm sorry, Lazy Panda. My ignorance. I know they tested several nuclear devices in the Pacific. I did not realize it was called Bikini. It seems like a sad thing to do. Alright, let's try this again. I guess get to third and shift immediately. I don't know. Okay, so let's go to third. And then, see, he wants to even get there. Like, it's very difficult. Like, I have to make hugely wide motions with my mouse. In fact, my mouse leaves the, actually, maybe that's the problem. It leaves the window that this is in and goes all the way over to my other screen, trying to get it to move even a little bit. Like, this... It fights... Like, I understand they make the machines fight you, but this isn't too fair. The notes did say you have to go fast from third to second. But you can't start in third. Like, you have to work your way up. They have this gauge here that has green, which I'm assuming is good. Control oversight. I don't know. But if we do... See, if you try and start it in third, it pops out. And starts slow. Like you're in neutral, which you are. Then zero is first. Okay. So, like, if you're on first and you're not down, it stays in green. It looks great. So are we... I wonder if we're reacting to the thickness of the ice and the difficulty in breaking it. That would make sense to me. So if this gauge is for, like, oh, the ice is getting more difficult, we need to give it more power, that makes sense. But the... It's just not reacting like a real machine. Like, I don't know how they designed this, but it's not reacting like a real machine. Okay, so 2. See, that should be back to 1. See, 1 goes back down. There we go. Back to 2. Back to 1. Ah, popped. Alright, let's try this again. Move! Sorry, my cord for my mouse is hung up a little bit too. I might have to look up a hint for this, like just what they want you to do. Because it's like... It's really difficult to move these gears. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing either. I'm trying to keep it in the green But if I try to just keep it in the green, I wouldn't have had to go to third once. So they pop it out. Go here second, and go down there. See, it doesn't want to go, it like catches right there. And I can't move the mouse. Ugh. They want you to violate the laws of physics. Well, they want you to understand something I'm not understanding. Like, when I look at this, like, I recognize... I mean, this is kind of... I recognize what this is based on. But here we go down here. See, it doesn't want to go... Like, I'm trying to pull it down. Did I just disappear off my own screen? Maybe. Thank you for being a friend, Morwen! Hey! Finally got my bot to work. I'm super excited. There you go. Animation sequence is displaying your input. What does that mean? This right here, yes. This is showing me what's happening. I got that. This is putting down, this is putting up. When I change the gears? Huh. Look, I have a bot in chat. I'm excited. Alright, let me watch the screen, because I don't normally watch the screen when I'm trying to do this. Alright, start up the things. Move this down. Okay. Oh, up here. Okay. Okay, look up here. I was looking down here, but okay. Hang on a second. Let's leave it up and look so we can see, like, 1. This gear goes forward. 2. Okay, that gear pulls back. No, it's okay. Alright. I'm still figuring out that bot. I only have it do one thing, Morwen. Okay, so that does that. Alright. Bum 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 bum. So, what does this mean with the shifting out of... Okay. Alright, so what does this mean? Okay. Saying stop spamming chat. Yes, for you too. It is, looks like it is double doing it. I don't know why. I've been working on this bot for like probably 2 weeks, and I just got it to actually do my notice today. Alright. Hey, Skadavy. Alright, so we know it's shifting gears, which I knew to begin with. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Phantom Bot. Thank you for being a friend. Phantom Bot, Mormon. Alright, so... how do they want us to do this? I know how to do stick shift in a car, but apparently I don't know how to run icebreakers at all. Alright, so 0 is just the basic speed. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense, but now it should go up, and it's not. I don't have all the commands turned on. I have barely anything turned on with it, because I'm still playing around with it. I get a new icebreaker. Icebreaker's gum sponsors this. No, it doesn't. Alright, so look, it looks like it's doing something, but it's not breaking anything. We need to get it to that green spot. But if I downshift to 0, like, it's weird. So if I go to the second gear, this should bottom out at the white, and I should stall out. Like in a car, if this was happening, I need to apply more gas. But there's no button to apply for gas. What does he say here? No, because why would I need... I need it to be in the green spot. When I shift gears, it stalls out. So we can do this, like here. Oh, crap. Or not. So it doesn't care if we slip around. It only cares if we get to the black spot, apparently. Okay. Well, let's try this again. Go on down. So you have to get to the second gear before that hits the black, I guess. Before it gets to that point where it's like, we're gonna burn out this engine. This is not a good training engine game, just so you know. You want Kate to learn on, like, a beater. You don't want her to learn on your nicest car that you have. Alright. Oh, boy. Okay, so we go down. Alright, and it says go up to... I have to do, like... I wish it would let me switch over to arrow keys for this. But it's not going to let me. Because this would be better with arrow keys any day. Because you could go right up. You could do right up, double right up, right down. Friend! Thank you for being a friend, I'm Ellen. So that would be cool. Yeah, beat up old Toyota. I learned on a VW Jetta and an Audi, an old one, 1982 Audi. Those are good cars to learn on. Actually, a Jetta's kind of terrible because you can literally start that thing in second gear and go. You know how I know that? Because our Jetta lost the ability to go into first gear. Where's the beat up Toyota pickup when you need it? Alright. What am I missing here? I mean, other than the obvious. So let's turn this puppy on. Alright, let's pull it down. Go down to... Oh, come on. See, he doesn't want to go up there. He just keeps yelling at me. I feel like they did not think about this puzzle. Okay, so let me see if I can switch over to arrow keys. Well, no, I mean go. It can start in second gear. I mean never go to first gear. I mean starting it up and just going in and driving off in second gear should not be possible. It should stall out if you're not in first gear. Technically, it should stall out. You can start up in any gear that you want to, but when you start to go and you take off the clutch and put in the gas, like, you're gonna stall out. You learn a Jeep Wrangler, learn a minivan. Okay, let's go to the main menu quick and see if they'll let me switch over to... Okay, controls. Oh, nope. Controls. Okay, what are my options for controls? No, I want different options. They just told me literally in one of those little gold things that I can pick. That I can pick keyboard if I want again, because I think that's this puzzle. Oh, sound effects volume, voice volume, music volume. There we go. Let's pull that sucker down. All right. All right. Yes, confirm. Save those changes. They told me I could go back to keyboard, but look, they're not giving me that option. You get all the way to fourth gear without touching the gas and just pull away that way? That should not be possible, but you know, there's a lot of things that should not be possible when you're running with a stick shift. I did appreciate the gas mileage and also the level of control. I hate it when you're driving in automatic and you press down on the gas a little bit and it's like you can just hear that the shifting is clunky, and I'm like, just let me do this myself. If I was doing it and not the transmission, it'd be better. All right, let's continue. It's not gonna let me. Crap. You can okay. It told me I could switch back, and now it's not letting me. I think this puzzle is designed for keyboard, because if I could just tap the arrow keys, I could really easily switch between gears. But doing it with a mouse, it's making me do, like, I will start here and I'll have to go all the way past here to get it to go right in one slot. Your Mustang was amazing. You kind of miss it, but Dave doesn't fit well. Were his knees around his ears? You see those guys driving around really old, like, Porsches or, what's another good, those tiny cars, those tiny sports cars, and they'll be there and their knees will be like up here. Oh, let me quick see if it didn't save it for us all the way. Do we have our matches? No. All right, let's see if we can talk to him again and see what he has to say about this.
Stir your stumps and go activate those breakers in the machine room, sailor.
Well, I wanted to re-listen to whatever. Never mind. Alright, let's go down and find those cigarettes. Not cigarettes, but I'm assuming they're for cigarettes. Why else do you have homemade matches? Find those homemade matches again. There we go. I don't know why we need them, but we have them. Alright. Hey, Colonel Sidequest! Good to see ya. Alright, guys. Whoa! Game? That's not cool. Where are we? Oh, there. Okay. Oh, man. Of course, because last stream I was like, it's not so bad. The controls aren't so bad. The world is designed for short people. Unless you're really short and then you say the world is designed for tall people. The world is designed for average sized people, and if you're not average height, then you're in trouble. My great grandma was like 4'3", and she hated the grocery store because it was like anything past like the third shelf, she'd have to get someone to help her, and she'd be like, "Rah!" All right, does he have anything? He doesn't have anything to say until we start screwing up. All right, let me quick. I'm actually gonna look this up to see if I'm doing this right, because I'm to the point now where I'm like, look, guys, if you really wanted me to understand this, let's see. Syberia III icebreakers. If they're gonna tell me the only way to do it is with arrow keys, then I need to know that. All right. Let's see. Then start the engine with the button. We did that. Oh. You started the scoop today? Yay, Agatha Christie. I like Agatha Christie. Okay. Oh, everyone's saying it's almost impossible with a mouse. Okay, they're saying there's like a sequence to it. You can do keyboard mouse, which is what you have now, or with a controller. Yeah, people were saying it was easier with a controller, but I don't have time to set that up. Lazy Panda said, it's amazing that the captain or crew didn't keep a post-it note with running instructions for this icebreaker. They're like, look, this is a nightmare. Alright, so he said, okay, I think I have to go to 3 and go down. You have to try and keep it in green, but there's like, they're saying there's like a sequence to it. So he tells us like, oh, Oh, I have to lift this up. I forgot. That's the other irritating thing. Hey, Kilgore! How you doing? How you doing? Alright, so we got this. Now we just have to figure out the sequence. He's telling us in the beginning to go to third really fast and then get to second. So we're going to try that. Hey, we're the fonts now. Okay, come on. Grr, it's stalled out. No. Mine are, the only controllers I have are old Sega controllers that plug into a thing that plugs into my computer. I don't have any like super nice Xbox plug and play controllers or anything like that. The PlayStation 2 or PlayStation controllers aren't as familiar to me. I'm more familiar with like the Xbox version and the I guess Sega Genesis version. Alright. So if I got up, I don't even know if they would work with this, to be honest. Alright, he said there's like a sequence. He keeps on yelling at us to go. Okay, let's get into 0. It's just gotta be like a number sequence to do it. Okay, he says go to third, and then he says get to second. Yeah, I can hear you.
What is it, Captain?
Why on earth are the breakers still not working yet?
I don't know, I'm incompetent.
It's the mechanism. It keeps stalling.
Yep.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
If there's a sequence, it should be on a post-it note. That makes sense. Or stare of death. Okay, so he said once in third, but it's really hard and with a mouse to get from third to second because it doesn't want to do... Like, it doesn't lock in, which they should have... It's like, look, now even it doesn't want to go up there. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. I don't know. Do I even have... I don't think they're plugged in. Crap and weasels. Super frustrating. Because look how hard... It's hard to get into third gear when I have a ton of time and then go into... Because, like, look, it doesn't want to... It wants to, like, bounce... See? See? We're lucky we have mount... I don't know. I think... I have no idea what happened in the background of this game. I have no idea what Microids, like... I know they invested a lot of money into it, but I have no idea, like... I don't know what they're... I don't think they troubleshot this as much as they should have. I don't think they had enough test players as they should have. Because this is something someone could have complained about and said, hey... See, originally too, Elliot, they had where you couldn't use your mouse at all. You could only use... If they would let me use the arrow keys here, I'd be a happy person. Because I could use the arrow keys relatively easily. Oh, well, just kick me out of there. Trying not to stall at the engine. These are icebreakers. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the icebreakers. You start up the engine. Oh, let's put it in 0. Start up the engine. Okay. Icebreakers are starting to move. But they're not down. They're in the upright position. So you need to put them down. Alright. We're trying to keep this in the green area. He keeps on yelling at me.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
If this arrow goes in the black, the engine stalls out. So that's the problem, is he's saying you have to get to second really quickly once you get to third. But the problem is that it's really difficult with the mouse, like physically difficult to get it to second. If I could use the arrow keys and I could tap it out, it'd be fine. But I have to, like, I'm literally like pulling my mouse, trying to get it to get any kind of traction to the point that it's leaving the window and going all over the place, and it's not... How do you have to move the mouse around? Is the second screen leak over? Oh, this part? The fact that it's in windowed mode, which is probably the problem, yeah. which they also probably didn't think about. Alright, let's try this. He said something to me about getting the breakers. Let's turn it off. Oh, you can't put the breakers down if it's off, though. I thought when he talked to me the first time, he said, the first thing you do is get the breakers down. But I guess the first thing we need to do is get into first gear. Hold this down. Okay, get into second. And go into third. And see, he says really quickly, but... First. See, it doesn't react the way that you would think it would react. If I was doing this this is not how I would drive like a car or doing a tractor or anything else. Where it's just not. I wonder if there's a way. There's no way to like lock my mouse in here either. No, I don't want to walk down there. I know, like, I could tell from just like looking it up and what people were saying on Steam that it took people a long time to get through this. Thanks with glasses, bot. Good timing. Alright, Alright, so we've got this in there already. I wish, like, we could use this... If we could use this like a clutch, I'd be happier. Okay, so... Let's watch this. This is gonna be like the puzzle in the dam again. Oh, shoot! Alright, hang on. Ah. Oh, please, mic work. It works? Okay. We can... Good. Well, I'm glad you can hear me. I can't... I have to plug my headphones in. Oh my gosh, guys. My keyboard hit my mic and it fell behind... It fell behind my computer, so it fell off the side and down. Sound and vision. Wait, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? Well, other than I can't hear anything. Okay. I am taking a deep breath. I can't... So, alright, here, let me move my... You guys look... This is my mic. Let me move my keyboard completely out of the way. Let me move my mouse over. Oh. You switch... You move the stick. Hey! Hey, Mitsuri. Nice to... Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy... Kilgore. So is Jen. How you doing, miss? You move it with the mouse. What are you really asking me, Ivelin? You have to move it with the mouse. So you have to move it in this pattern. Like, this is me moving my mouse up and down. Noob streamer extraordinaire. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? I've only been doing this 2 years. It's fine. So this is how you move this stick, is you move it with your my mouse. That's what you have to do. You can't use the arrow keys, although I'd much prefer to use that. You just move them. There's no clutch, and there's no gas. You have to try and keep... the arrow in green, and he just keeps yelling at you that when you get into third, you have to go in second. Also, Ms. again, welcome to the stream. Oh, Ms. I started following during a vodcast, but I didn't have an idea what a vodcast was, so I stayed there for 2 minutes wondering. Well, sometimes I am if I have it up. I do... This is what I do for vodcasts, and I'll talk about this what I figured out. I do... I vodcast twice on the day I'm going to go live with the previous stream of the game I'm playing. And sometimes I'm there hanging out in chat if I can, so that people come in and talk. I can talk to them and say, hey, it's a vodcast. But if not, like today, I had to leave and I came back and checked, and someone was in chat like talking to me, but it had been like 40 minutes ago, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I wasn't here. So you have to go out. It's not an issue of, okay. So here's the problem with the this is why.
Need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
Because of what they're saying. There's a sequence they want me to do. It's actually not a problem of how I do it, like what I need to do here, which is keep this in the green. They want me to go up and go back down pretty quickly again. It's an issue of the actual mechanics of it is difficult. Mormons, shh, you're not supposed to tell people it's my personal gen time. So if you come during I'm glad you followed though. Just check if you want to click on the little part that tells you who's in chat. Sometimes I am there, and you can say hi and we'll talk about whatever. All right. So let's try this again. Let me focus on this. Let's get this in a gear. Even 0's a gear. Let me get this ready to go. And then we're just going to try. I'm just going to try and get good at getting from third to second, I guess. Let's go up to first. Go to second. Oh, go to second. See if you don't go all the way up. Go to third. Went over and opened up my clock. Yeah. Oh, misses. I had to look up Google for this puzzle. You have to switch insanely fast. Crap and weasels. The mouse is an inadequate control for switching gears. So what can we do? I know, let me check really quick. This is what I'm going to check because, by the way, guys, I have a Discord channel now. I don't know if that matters to any of you or not, but I did make one. And even those crazy gaming mouses. Well, it did say, like, so Syberia told me that I could always go, I have to stretch my arms out to go back to, right now I'm in like a specialty patch they did for mouse controls, but I could, going back, the original game just had keyboard. It wasn't joystick. Going back to keyboard. So if there's a way I can do that, I think that'd be much better than what I'm doing. Going back to keyboard. Okay. How do you go back? Yay! I want. You want. Well, oh, the Discord channel. With Glasses Bot had it up there. If you go farther in the chat, you can go in there for the Discord channel. I'm like, you want the mouse? Why would you want this mouse? This is a cut race mouse. Okay. How would you get it to go back? All right, hey guys, I'm gonna try something real quick. So let's go out of here. Hi, Narcanel. Fairly far. I've gotten out of the Nightmare Hospital. I'm on the boat. All of the U-calls are on the boat. Well, not fairly far. Like, still probably in the first fourth of the game. I have no idea how the game marks chapters. There you go. Thank you, Elliot. You're hired as my new bot, Elliot. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to quit game. I'm going to try something real quick. Is it going to go off here? Oh no, it's just exiting. Let's try this again. Thank you, Lazy Panda. All right, how you doing, Narcanel? Is it Narcan-L or Narc? I don't know. Sorry. All right. No, I was hoping. So it brings up an initial configuration thing. I don't want to do non-windowed. Maybe I could do that. Let's try this. Let's try if I don't do windowed. It'll make it better. Because it's already on the second display. Let's see what'll happen. We're just going to try and get this. I think they just didn't think about this puzzle when they did this patch. Okay. So it's not in a window anymore. Everything's on the left side of my screen except for this. I'm doing well. Thank you for welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get this puzzle to work. I feel bad because we've spent like the first 40 minutes on it, but what can you do? All right, maybe this will help me not. Let's see if it gives us better control in this puzzle. I hope I don't have to. I probably will have to go and get that. All right, let's hit continue. Well, let me do any options? Controls. Can I... No, this is it. Thanks, game. Alright, continue. Have you played this game before, or played the original Siberia's? You're in, Morin! Yay! During puzzles, keep an ear out. The music just... I don't think the music gives particularly good... Is this not showing up? Well, it says during puzzles. I wonder if this is not capturing this now. We'll have to see how this works. Crap, game. You're killing me here. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, it made it huge. That's why. I was like, why can't you guys see the bottom text? It's because it made it huge because it's not in a window anymore. Well, you can see the mouse pointer. I fixed it. Sorry, this is a comedy of errors, guys. Alright, so let's see. You did way back when. Yeah, I love the first two. I played the first one in Xbox Troubleshooting with Jen a long time ago. I only know these matches are here because we keep having to get them because the game doesn't save. Homemade matches. Burn this place down. Burn it to the ground. Alright. This might help me. Oh, this actually moves. Oh. See, when not in windowed mode, this actually moves the camera, which doesn't really do that effectively when in windowed mode. We might have to play it this way now, guys. Okay, let's see. Well, the nice thing is I'm not scooching all over the place. Let's see how this works. Better, same, kind of the same. Make sure there's no dust in my laser mouse. See, it's really hard to get it into the... So, like, if I practice this, like a... It has to go all the way in and hold, otherwise it doesn't count. See, it's like, boom. See? And if I hit it wrong, it just lets my mouse go without... If that makes any sense. See, and if you don't hit it all the way up and right, but that's really hard to do because it takes like almost half my desk space to do that if it doesn't catch. Alright, well, let's try this again. Okay, flip this up. Engage this. Oops, go. Unengage that. Okay, go. Ah, almost. Okay, almost did it. Let's try this again. We'll just go back up here. I'm just gonna have to get a lucky... I'm just gonna have to get lucky with it, and it's gonna happen. Or I'm gonna figure out the trick to it, and it's gonna happen, but either way. I love how he's calling me cabin girl. Cabin lady.
What is it, Captain?
Why on earth are the breakers still not working yet?
Send somebody competent, Captain.
Keep stalling.
Send somebody competent.
You need to be a lot faster with the gears. Once in third, make sure you change to second really quickly.
What's the sequence? Yeah, I think a joystick would be much better. Too bad I don't have one. I totally agree with you. Old school would be much better. Even if I could just do the arrow keys. Like over, over, up, over, down. Like I could do that really easily too. To use this mouse is torture. And if you could use like the top, the spinner wheel, that would be better. Oy, okay. Start it back up. Pull it down. One. Oh. See, I didn't even want to go to first gear. That's bad, man. I'm obviously could be like, do you want to skip this puzzle because it's stupid? And I could be like, yes, I do. Thank you, game. I do not want to have to get a controller to do this. I should not have to. This is an adventure game. This isn't an adventure game. No. Oh boy, that second gear. Maybe we should just go right from first to third. I mean, this makes no sense with shifting, so we'll just forget about... We'll just totally forget... Ooh. That was very interesting. Did you see that? All of a sudden it just started throwing up a bunch of steam and oil. Alright. We're gonna totally... Okay, we're gonna start at the top, and then we're gonna go down. Okay, we did it! We did. We went from third to second, but we weren't down. No, game! No, game! That's why it was so easy. Okay, let's try. Let it cool down. We did it. Okay, cool. We did it, guys! Oh, we did it! We did it! We did it! Yes, yes, yes. I'm happy. I am like ridiculously happy.
We're here.
Yay! Alright, I need to move my stuff on my desk back. Like my keyboard. Yes. Wait, what just happened? Oh, good. Okay. Yay! Everybody has probably left, but I did it. Aw, well, thank you. I think that I'll take that as a compliment. Oh no, it's the dumb well, not the dumb squid, but it's the
There! Job well done.
it's a squid.
Good work, Captain. How long before we get to Nawadesk?
It'll be in just a few more hours, Post.
Oh no.
Another iceberg?
No. This time it came from the stern.
It's the squid. It's the squid. It's the squid.
Stuck. Good Lord. Go and see what's holding us up and report right back fast.
Okay. Now don't get locked up there. Okay. I would love to be able to move fast, dude, but I was not designed to move fast. Are you guys having trouble with the game audio? I'm not. It might be OBS does a thing that's not cool sometimes.
Changing route, big mistake.
Well, what can we do?
You should go and do what the captain asked you to do, Kate Walker. We're losing time.
No, I don't have the game sound nearly... Okay, hang on. Is the game sound not working? Okay. I don't know. I have it all the way up. I have the music volume down. Alright, let's see if this is a little better. Is this a little better, guys? During the cutscene? No, but I don't know what it's... I don't know. Yeah, save before leaving. Let's go back. What about now? Because it shows my... You can hear? Okay. Alright. What am I looking at over here? I don't know what this is. Okay, well, thank you, game. Okay, game, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, it's up. Oh, look, we got stuff in here. What's that? We got canned fish. Oh, emergency flare. Yes. We have matches and an emergency flare. That's good. Okay, let's go out and see what's going on. There's probably a giant squid. Okay, cutscene. Can you guys hear it? I'm turning up the audio for the cutscene.
What the?
Uh-oh. Oh! 10,000 leagues under the sea all of a sudden. Oh, thank you, Morwen. Thank you. Ah, okay. just happened? Oh, he's shooting that thing.
So, you're back to finish the job off, you bastard!
Die! You tentacled menace, die!
Thank you, Captain.
Later, Kate. That bastard's attracted to the running lights. Gotta shake a leg and turn them all off.
How?
Can you tell me how to turn off the running lights?
Just get there and break all the bulbs, damn it!
They're in a separate
And
circuit.
you?
I'm going to try to start the engines back up and get us out of here. Good luck, Wilson.
Yeah, but I wanted to say attack the creature. Okay, I guess not. I can't save the game either. Okay, so let's turn off the running lights. Got a bunch of U-calls running around not being helpful. What is happening? Interesting. I tried to go down, but it said no. What are we gonna break them with? Do you have like a hammer or something? I forgot what we have in our inventory. It's been so long since we've used anything in there. Oh no. We have Shaman's Beverage, a scarf, emergency flare. Can we use the butter knife maybe? No, we can't. What can we use?
I won't be able to break it barehanded.
Well, no kidding. Why did you even get up there? Yeah, I thought I was supposed to go downstairs to the machine room, but, you know. I need like a... Oh, what's that over there? Oh, so you can pull it down. The game's like, that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, so we need something to break the lights with. This game remotely helpful.
It's Monster of Lake. Kilak.
Yeah, well, running around like you're shooing away bees is not helping. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going in here to see. It sent me outside before it should have. You calls are all like curled up in the fetal position. Okay, come on. Kate, for the love of Pete, I need to be able to see the rest of the room. I don't want a camera angle over the wall. I want to be able to see if there's any, like, fireman's hammers or... Got the... What's here? Why is there two things here? Oh, those are outside. That's why it sent me out there. No, apparently... You would think... Anyway, there's got to be a wrench down here or something that I didn't get to the first time. You would think. Maybe. I don't know. I have poor visibility to camera angle. Yeah, you'd think thered be something like back... Oh, Kate, no! We can't go back there? Okay, what's over here? There's gotta be some... Down here, not up there! Gosh, Kate, just go back this way. Yes, this is where I wanted to go. Thank you, Kate. Oh, good. There's a whole box full of stuff here. Are they not...
Kila crack boom na nu
Okay,
metal.
that's not helpful.
Quickly, or all ostriches lost.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Is that... Actually, I did not get... Question, is the squid eating the ostriches? Because I didn't think about that fact at all. Is there not a shovel or anything that we can take? There's a whole tray full of tools over here. We can't take any of this stuff? There's a hammer right there. What special tool are we supposed to use? Oh my gosh, they won't let me pick up the hammer. There's two hammers. There's wrenches. What? Look, they're all down here. How cute. They're down here. They're safe. They're in the whatever that is. Apparently they had an ostrich holding. You need a more special tool, Jen. Alright, so we need to look at others. We need to go back up to the bridge or someplace else. There's gotta be something that we can use. Okay. This looks like a switch that would work to turn the lights off, but we're also out. Wait, no hints! Wait, over here? I was already there before you said that, but no hints. Sorry. And over this way? Oh, wait, well... Wait, hang on. What is that? What is supposed to be over here? Because other than disappearing, there's nothing. That's funny. Nope. I can hide here, I guess, until we drown. Nope. Alright. You forgot. Don't worry about it. I'll find my way. I'll find my way. This is my charm. I don't know. My charm is you guys being frustrated at home thinking, why doesn't she do this? And me being like, oh. Alright, there's gotta be something we can get. Because this is... What's here?
Empty.
Oh. So we are looking... Whoa! Kate! That guy was totally in our way. Okay. Oh, there's a giant squid there.
Empty.
I can't reach the light as long as the monster is focused on it.
We can't cut off any of the lights anyway. I have a feeling we're going to use the flare to distract the monster. But, okay, let's go to the front of the boat. Come on, let's go this way. Oh, what's in here? Oh, look, it's a special tool for hitting things. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's start at the back and then move frontwards. Or do this, it's fine. It was on the box. Alright, so inventory. I mean, she's gotta be going blind. That's crazy. Yeah, inventory. What is this called? Special light breaking thing? It's not inventory, she's got it in her hand. It's one of those things. They have a special rule for tools you just hold. Just hit it. So this should be my inventory, but instead she's just holding it, I guess. I'm very confused about this part. Alright. I'm not confused. I've seen this happen before. Some tools are not in inventory, she just holds them until we're done with them. But that should still be inventory. I don't... Keep your rules consistent, game. Okay, there should be... Oh, no, there's not, because it's going to hit out the light itself. Okay. Well, that was terrifying. Alright. Is there a running light over here? I can't see because my camera angle support. Yep, there's one up here. And we're going to hit it. We found the lamp putter outer! Sort of like a crowbar, but not really. Okay, let's hit this one. Yes! Rage against the machine! She's gonna go on a rampage and destroy everything. She's like being... She-Hulk is actually pretty control. She's a lawyer, but... She's like the Incredible Hulk. Ah! Hit it. Gosh, she must be going blind. This poor boat is suffering so much abuse. We pretty much decided it's never going out again. Like, I don't think it's surviving this trip. This is the only way to get on the box for, right? Actually, we didn't have to get on the box.
Stuck.
Oh, yes we do. We'll just get on the box then, like we did last time. Remember? We did this just a minute ago, Kate. Get on the box. Nope, don't do that again. Didn't work.
Stuck.
Kate has memory problems. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay, okay, Kate. It's down here. This one. Get on the box. Yes, get on the box. No. Hi, Shrimpy /H. No, there's not. You'd think on a boat this sophisticated there would be a light switch that you could just turn off all the running lights. But he just basically told us no. Like, I asked the captain that, Kate asked the captain that, she's like, isn't there like a breaker or a light switch we could do? And he's like, nope. We have to destroy the whole ship. I don't know. They could have actually made a really cool circuit breaker puzzle, or like an old-fashioned... They didn't used to call them circuit breakers. What did they used to call them? Crap. Like an old-fashioned fuse puzzle? What is this?
Empty.
I don't care about that being empty. Oh boy. I can't see through the tentacles. Okay, we can't go up here. But look what we can do. We have a flare, which I'm pretty sure we can use. They could have done a cool... I think they could have done a really cool... so emergency flare. Can we use... How do we... can select this and use it on this, maybe? Oh, good, yeah. Alright, well, let's use the flare.
Lowering this lever will send out a light that can be seen for miles around.
Okay, do we have to use the matches, or can we just use the flare? So let's use the flare. There we go. I thought we had to, like, light it, but it's a flare. It self-lights. Yeah, throw it as quickly as possible, Kate, because guess what? That thing is going to grab you for lunch. Okay, break it. Also, how you doing, Agent Shrimpy? Yeah! Mission accomplished. Goodbye! I don't like this.
It left a bit too easily, Captain. That doesn't really reassure me.
Yes, I think.
Ah, it's back. Oh, shoot. No, thank you.
God, that bastard is taking us straight to the bottom.
I thought if we destroyed the running lights, we'd get away.
Me too, actually.
Shh, our secret.
Try and see if we can come up with something else.
What do you suggest?
Go cut the engines. The sound must be what's drawing it to us still. I'll go get the next part ready.
What
What?
next part?
Don't worry about that. Just get a move on. Hurry!
To do what? What did he just say? I missed it. Crap.
Help, please, Miss Catwalk.
Okay. What did he just say he was gonna do? He said to go turn off the engines. Okay, thank you. I was too busy enjoying the intrigue of chat. I was like, he's probably just gonna blabber on about how sad he is about life again. We can turn off the engines from here. Shut the engine down. Come on. She really has an awkward walk here. Get out of here.
Help.
Get out of here. Can't we shut the engines down from here? What? Thank you for the follows, Almendra. Yes. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Wait, we can't shut... It makes no sense that we can't shut down the engine room. We have to go down, back down into the engine room. Help! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm from a nomadic primitive people. We don't have boats. The bridge suddenly lost control of the engine. That's how it feels to me. Whee! Alright, so there's gotta be a way to turn off the engines from in here, right? Why can't we use the icebreakers to shred that tentacle arm? I think that would work really well, actually. Because if it's got its tentacles all around the boat... Well, I guess maybe the icebreakers are only in the front and it's pulling us down from the back. That was the place to turn on the engine. It would have been too obvious it was to turn off, too. Okay, stop going upstairs, Kate. I don't... Oh, wait. I guess we can go around this way. The problem is with a game that's so beautiful like this and it has the realistic look is that you expect it to act a little bit like real life. Like, make your puzzles about things. Like, I would have loved to do a fuse puzzle to figure out which fuse it was. Okay, they're over here. No one's shoveling coal.
No, look, look, look!
Shovel coal. Okay, there was a dot over here somewhere. Come on, Kate. I do not like this camera control. I do not like this camera control. I do not like this camera control. Okay, it won't let me do anything over here. Where can we turn off the engine sound? Is that up on like the? It's not out on the deck, is it? There's like a place with a radiation sensor thing. Oh, there it is. What? Okay. I mean, we are understaffed. I guess it's conceivable. You'd want the shut off down here. Elliot says, I wonder if Jen likes the camera controls. There's a fuse puzzle waiting to happen right there.
Alone now.
Look, those fuses. I could have done a fuse. I can move a little bit with it. It's just as buggy as this for the most part. Sometimes I do use the keys if it's giving me a hard time. Alright, so hopefully the beast will leave us alone now that we are dead in the water. It seems like the worst thing to do, but I guess if it likes the engine sound. We're gonna have to, the U-Calls, get out oars and do like a Viking boat situation. And be like, we're all gonna row ourselves to shore. It's not a smart idea not to have, come on. Not to have, oops, no, he's probably up here. Nope, he's probably, ooh, that giant tentacle tells me it's not moving. Come on. But she's having problems. This boat is a real, I mean, I'm the only person, other than, the U-Calls are doing some work, like they're shoveling coal, but apparently he can't trust them with any engineering work. I mean, I don't think they have a whole lot of experience with that. They're good with building things, though. Okay, where's the captain, then?
Help!
No, he's not here. Okay, why do we need those matches if we did not need them to light the flare? That's the question I have. Over here. Is there anything new over here?
Where's the captain's gramophone?
Where is the captain's gramophone? Oh no! Guys, is he gonna take the lifeboat out and be playing really loud music and do a Captain Ahab and go after his white whale? Except it's not a white whale, it's a pink squid. Guys! No! Captain Oboe! Almost sounds like Captain Ahab. Look, right there, I just clicked on that game. No! He's gonna go out on that ocean. No, where's the lifeboat at? It's over here. No, it's over here. It's over here. No, he's not here yet. Where's his gramophone at? Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna play some sweet tunes before we die? I mean...
Empty.
Empty of what? Is the question.
Oh no, it didn't work. I have to warn the captain.
Yeah, I don't think we have to warn the captain. I think he knows it's not gonna... Whoa, what is she doing? She's chilling out, relaxing.
Empty.
Oh, cool. Alright, let's find where the captain's at. Is he up here, maybe? Maybe after I saw that he'll be in there. He'll be in. Here's the other lifeboat, of course.
Captain? What are you doing?
We know what he's doing.
A diversion for the monster.
He's sacrificing himself.
What kind of diversion? What are you talking about?
We're going to have to convert this lifeboat into floating bait, then drop it down into the water. That should draw the beast's attention away from the crystal. I'll go and fix the gramophone, and you go get the light. Hurry.
It's the lamp downstairs in the engine room. Miss Walker derped for a little bit. Derp, derp, derp. The lamps down here, which is probably what we need the matches for. Good thing the U-Calls have homemade matches. Okay, come on. Oh. Can't imagine why people complain there were gaming glitches with this. I like this game though, despite all this crap, I like this game. What is she doing? This is just a case of them, like, releasing a game before it should have been released. Like, if they did more work on some of this stuff, like, it wouldn't be this bad. Like, the plot, they have the plot and the... There's so many things that games get wrong, like aesthetics and plot, and it's so many things, and the puzzles are mostly good. Okay. So...
The fuel inlet. But what can I use?
For fuel? What do we have? Not Oscar's heart. Oh, look, it's the shaman's beverage.
That's not right. It doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work? Shaman's beverage,
Impossible.
I'm sure it's pretty much just alcohol.
No way.
Like, why? I'm pretty sure it's just, like, whiskey. Like, why? Okay.
The fuel inlet. But what can I use?
And this is...
Empty. Of course.
Boy, she's angry. Don't put it on there yet. We haven't lit it. Nope, that's a bad idea. You have to light it first. You're not seeing how this is a bad idea? That was a bad idea. Oh boy. Okay, what can we use for fuel? I mean, the captain's got to have some alcohol lying around, right? Somewhere. Oh, derpy walker. Derp, 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 bloop, 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 bloop. I can't find the stairs. I'm trying to use the arrow keys. It's not helpful. Alright, if it's just as bad, I'll just use this then. Boom. Okay, so where does the captain keep his booze? There be more stuff in that box over here? There's like a box. Is it here? You would think it would have some of that stuff in there, but I don't see it. Hey.
Spirit of lake, come punish you, Coles.
Yes, I do have that, but since I don't even have... Hang on. These guys are all sick over here. Let's check up here. Trying every single object you have. I've used that in many games before. I probably should be using it now, but I did use the... I don't have anything else liquid that's fuel. Okay, come on, camera control. Doesn't he have any booze? He's an alcoholic. Oh, Moby Dick. Little on the nose game.
No time to read. Great timing. Something's wrong.
Open this up.
No time to read.
This is where he keeps his alcohol. We know it. We know it. What's this? Yep, it's his vodka or whatever. Yep, vodka. There we go. Game's like, just in case you didn't know that this is sort of like Moby Dick, let's put a copy of Moby Dick in the library. They're like, just in case. Booze in a book. He's a man who's had to hide his liquor sometimes. Probably a lot. Alright. I really thought the shaman's drink would work. Okay. So, inventory... Okay. You didn't spill it all over the place either, which is what it seemed to be. Alright. And then, homemade matches. Wow, that is a very, like, excited match. Alright, let's take it. Hopefully this lamp won't explode like a cheap camp stove. Look, I have a light! Okay, go up here. Captain Odo lived his life like a candle in the wind, never knowing to turn to when the rains came in. I would like to know you, but you got eaten by a squid. We used all the vodka in the lamp. Alright. Eating John.
There. Everything's ready. Good.
Captain? Captain, what are you doing?
No!
Cast off the lifeboat and get back on board. Stop it, Captain. You don't need to do that.
No!
Oh, yes, I do. It's the wrong current. The lifeboat won't move away from the ship. My God, I've been waiting for this for 20 years.
He was in love with the squid the whole time.
I know you'll get the pipsqueaks there safe and sound.
Captain.
You hear me, you bastard? 20 years! 20 years! So come on, now! It's time to settle things once and for all. Come on! Come on! Come get some! Come on, monster! It's Captain Almost speaking to you! Scared of what?
He's a brave, brave alcoholic captain. Wow. Ooh. That light was not good for her. Yay! Lazy Panther says 20 years and you bring a gun or a bomb or anything with them to face the monster.
Kate Walker,
He did bring a gun, but not a great one. Kurt!
there!
Oh, it's a flippin' tidal wave! We are gonna die. Ah, we're dead. You can deactivate all of the system messages individually, objectives, tutorials, and notifications in the options menu. No! And that's the end of the game, guys. I don't know if I mentioned or not, Scandinavian Morrowind donated this to the stream, so this is why we get to play the game, and I'm really thankful they did. Because I'm enjoying this a lot. I hope they're enjoying it as much as I am. What a great end. Come on, little ostrich. This all takes place in a lake. It's one of those giant European lakes that's almost like a small sea, is what it is.
To Miss Kate Walker better?
Oh, I don't like that voice.
Yes. I think. Are we at now dusk?
Miss Kate Walk should talk to Kirk. Him in front part of boat.
Ah, cool, Morin. Alright. Oh, the boat's run aground. That's good. Oh no, are we in the radioactive town they kept talking about?
Kirk, what's going on?
Barnor Park. Even with all its quirks. Oh no. Barnor?
Baranur? But
The monster's attack knocked us off course. Then we ran aground here.
That sign of the spirits. They want to be sure Yukul caravan follow sacred path like always. Migration must continue. Spirit show right route.
Okay.
Before we even think of getting on the road again, we need to figure out how much radiation there is around here.
Good thing that machine's
If we get
right
exposed to too much, none of us will see the end of this journey.
That's not the only problem, Kate Walker. We ran aground opposite the beach, and the ostriches are stuck in the hold. We have to move the crystal forward before we can open the doors.
Crap. Chernobyl. Yeah.
We'll take care of that
That's
as soon as
their
I found a way to measure the radioactivity here.
other borrowed
Until
trope.
then, nobody is to leave the crystal.
Okay, so we gotta figure out how to move it. Look, it's a creepy, haunted, old, radioactive amusement park, guys. Should be fun! Should be lots of fun! Barnard Park! There should be lots of Oscars running around here, too, by the way. Are those dead bodies or dead... Oh, boy. I think those might be bodies. Ms. says, in Syberia 17, we follow the adventures of an old Kate Walker survived cancer. Alright, oh no, first of all we need to go, let's go check out the machine first, because we're already here. The machine's right here. Kate, why'd you run down? Is it because I told you to? Well, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, Kate Walker. Okay, where's the machine? This machine.
Radiation goggles.
Oh, look. We can get some.
Empty.
Where are they, though? We should have some. Don't be a jerk. Why don't you want to give us the goggles?
The level of ambient radiation is indicated here, but I need to be sure that the entire zone is safe.
How are we going to do that?
Radiation goggles.
Well, yeah, I got that. How?
The level of ambient radiation
Can we hit
is
this thing
indicated
for
here,
something?
but I need to be sure that the entire zone is safe.
Aw. Oh, we can pull this. It's 5 a.m. there? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for being here. Alright. Boom.
Blocked.
Why is it blocked?
I've seen a lock like this somewhere before.
We might have the key to that. Let's use a butter knife.
That's
Not a
not
chance.
What?
Let's try something else.
That was weird. We have seen it locked somewhere like that before.
Impossible.
We're not gonna use Oscar's heart on it? I can't understand why not. So, we've seen a lock like this before, which means we'll find a key to it. Alright, so let's go see if we can move the ship. Okay. Listen here! Move! Yeah, move! Kate Walker! Oh, she's not moving. Well, now she is, because I used the keys. There we go. Please, for the love of Pete. Oh no, why is my... my mouse isn't working. What? Did the captain too take the key with him? Maybe he did, to his grave. Hopefully not, though. Okay. Game. You said there was a patch. You said I wouldn't have to use them if I didn't have to. Okay, good. It was just in that part of the deck. Weird. Alright, is there anything in here? There's that box in here. Are there any keys in here, too? These U-calls are also exhausted. They're like, we're stinking tired. Okay, go this way. Alright. Oh boy. Well, there's a bottle of booze we're stepping on, so that's always cool. Well, that looks like the same. It's probably the same key for the ship. Oh. Well, we need to move the ship, didn't we? Alright, there we go. Well, it's the ship's key. It's fine, we'll go... Oh, Kate, Please stop glitching, Kate. Alright, Kate, let's stop this nonsense. Go down the steps. Just go down the steps, see? Whoa! No, we're going down. So I guess the player testing wasn't a priority with this game, was it? Which way's the... It's this way. Don't talk to them. They're just going to complain about how cold and hungry and tired they are and save us. Kate's hitting the treadmill. She's like, I want to feel like what it is to run again. Okay, let's go up this way. Here we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Alright, we can do this, game. Together, game. We'll figure out your broken motion here and we'll figure out a way. There we go.
The level of ambient radiation is indicated here, but I need to be sure that the entire zone is safe.
I understand that, Kate. Where? There we go. It should show up already, but it's not going to. Okay, let's look at this. Inventory, key, we're gonna get to our cool goggles. There we go. Turn it. Pull it. Did we win? There we go. Did we get goggles, guys? Woo. I commend them on their rusting. Everything looks sufficiently rusted. Yes! Ooh, yeah! I like this. Well, once again, I don't like the camera angle. Are we supposed to, like, look at something? Like, how are we supposed to see anything like this? Here, now we can look up. Look, we can look over here. We can see the ambient... Now we can see all the ambient radiation, or there's not any? Okay, that doesn't help. No, goggles are supposed to let you know where the radiation is, Lazy Penis. They're not supposed to protect from the radiation. Otherwise, you know, you'd be dead, but your eyes would be fine. They're supposed to show us where the ambient radiation is. But they're not doing any of that right now, so... Okay, game. Now, it makes everything super dark, though, so that's great. There's the owl! There's our friend the owl! Who kind of hates us, but is still a very cute owl. Okay. Come on, game. That's a creepy reflection, because it doesn't seem right, does it? Whoa! So in her reflection, she's wearing the goggles, but on here she's not? Creepy! Yeah. And just like that, it turned into a ghost story, guys. We're actually all dead. What? What? Okay, let's go. Dang it, game! Get me out of here! I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. I just want to get back up to the thing. She wants in. Don't let her in. Okay. Yeah. That is definitely a ghost. That's a terrible thing. Okay, turn around, Kate. Stop looking at your ghost. Wait. Oh boy, this camera. It's crazy. The shaman lady's an exorcist, but I don't. This is crazy. Okay. Okay, get out of sight here. This is not. Oh boy. It's like, no. Stop looking at yourself in the reflection. It just makes it worse. Pretend like you don't see anything. Okay, so when we, oh boy, where are we at? Okay, here we go. Gotta go up those steps again. This game is definitely glitching like crazy. Oh crap. Come on, game! This is where people are really complaining. That moment when the game becomes haunted. Yeah, exactly. Woo! Get up there, Kate. Yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. Look at this. Hi, Chitterman. Game's having a little freak out. Here, let's go. Let's just go to the main menu for a second. See if we come back, it stops doing that. Okay. The game is apparently when they did the reflections, they did a good job, camera. Yes, the game needed to shut down. The camera told us so, I guess. Oh gosh. Yay. How you doing, Cheddarman? Remember to meet your documents. Okay, game. And my computer's not my computer's not slow. It should be able to handle this game just fine, and this game's really freaking out. Look, I have a Discord if you want to join it. I'm doing good. There was a part in here I thought I was going to start ripping my hair out in handfuls, but I didn't, so I guess that's good. Oops. Yes, I have it with glasses bots. It only does one thing right now. I'm still figuring it out. I finally got it to do this. I tried for like 4 streams to set up notices correctly. Okay, so here we are. So we've got our goggles on. Let's go in the building. And a Discord. I know, I've had the Discord set up for a while, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it or if it would be useful. I'm like, it'll be fun. Okay, so we don't have any haunted... Nope. I went with Phantom Bot, actually. So far, so good. So we'll see. There's a bunch of options on there I have to explore. Okay, here we go. Much better. Okay, so we have to... Okay, put the key back in. Well, we probably have to turn on the engines. Phantom Bot, yep. Phantom Bot. We probably have to put the key back in. Did we take the key out of there, guys? Crap, I thought we took the key out. Dang it all the heck. Do I have to do this arduous journey again? Oh my gosh. This game. It's free. It's really nice. It was fairly easy to set up. I just had to figure out how to use it. I'm still figuring it out. Okay, let's go down here and just see if I have to throw this switch again. Oops, wrong way. Okay, look at all this smoke down here. That's not good, guys. Come on, Kate. I want you just to go up these steps. It's not that hard. I wish I could interview the creator of this game and be like, explain to me what you were trying to do and explain to me what the studio did to you, you know. Well, no, we can't turn this on from here. To go get the key again. I thought I grabbed that key. I did not. That is my fault. That is Adventure Gaming 101. You don't leave a key behind if you can help it. I love the story. Each chapter, like not chapter, but like it's not technically a chapter, but each day of this game has been so fun and interesting. Like the terrifying murder hospital. Oh look, it's our friend, the seal thingy. Oh, he does not look as cute as he did in the last game. Oh no. Okay, wrong end of the boat, but at least I get to look around. I forgot what I was saying. I was complaining about the game some more, but not complaining, but just... I just enjoy the plot so much, and the characters are really well developed. I feel like this, like, moving around and stuff should not have been a problem. Like, I don't understand what the studio did to be a jerk about this, and this is the way this played out. how are we supposed to do this? We have to back up the actual... They said we have to back up the boat, don't you? Keepsake? I have never played Keepsake. It's a 12 years old German point and click. Sounds interesting. Is it commercially available anymore? Is it like available on GOG or Steam? Okay.
Spirits pardon tribe and save from monster.
Oh, good.
Miss Kate Walker must go check if bad spirits may be sneakily waiting somewhere behind you,
Are you saying we need to go to the end of the boat? We did. Okay, here. Are we supposed to look over here?
Radiation everywhere around the park.
Okay, so what is the radiation? The green stuff? So the green stuff is radiation. Oh boy, there's a lot of... Those are dead bodies for sure. So there's radiation around the park. Is that Kurt? Kurt, we need to talk, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't use the key to turn on...
So these goggles let you see all of the radiation?
Yes.
You should go and explore the surroundings now that you can see the radiation.
Oh, we're supposed to leave the boat, guys. Mid-game it crashed and you couldn't go forward. You're like, what? So now we're supposed to run around and, like, make sure everything's okay. I guess. Oh, Chitterman, I didn't answer your question. Does it run in a desktop app? Yes. Well, so there's like a screen which basically its code comes up and all the things it's doing. And then there's like an online interactive desktop that's like through your browser. So you go through your browser and you can set all your settings and you can see what it's doing on your desktop. It's like a screen that's like black with like gray numbers and lettering, and it'll say, like, it says, like, when you guys are talking in chat, it'll say, you know, all kinds of stuff. Okay, you calls need to be stinking careful about stuff.
Electric outlets?
Oh, maybe we can use them to power the ship, although that would take a stinking lot of power. Oh, here we go.
No more power.
Okay, that's weird. Just saying
no more power.
No more power. Why would you say that? That's weird. What's this guy have to say? Don't walk around.
Not worrying, please. Me stay close.
Okay, yeah, but there's a lot of radiation. You're just being a little bit dumb here. Wow, that's beautiful. I like this. Okay, so how... Ooh, we can go down this way. Crap, that's full... Where is she seeing radiation? Because I'm not seeing any radiation. Oh my gosh, guys. There's all kinds of, like... Slow down, Kate! How can we tell where the... I don't see any radiation. She's like, there's radiation all over the place. So what is she seeing as radiation? There's the icebreakers. You can see those from the inside. What is this? What are these? Are these like automatons or people? Like, I can't... Kate, like... Okay, I think they're automatons. Oh, you love the setting? It's about a girl that goes to school for wizards to meet her friend just to find the whole school is empty. Oh, that would be an interesting thing. So this is not radiation, this is like lichens and stuff. What do you want to bet we're gonna meet a bunch of like radiation half insane people that are gonna wanna, I don't know, cannibalize us or something? Oh look, we can go up here. Chairman says, I might have to look at that into that bot gen. It looks more flexible than the one I used. Shrimpy told me about it. Ooh, telescopic hook. Oh my gosh, is that an automaton? It looks like one. Oh, I feel bad because they all got left here. Like, the point of the story is that there was a major, malfunction at the nuclear plant, and it irradiated the park. And Hans and some other guys sent a bunch of automatons. Oh, all in here to, like, save people and then we had to leave because... Oh. Do we get an Oscar?
Oscar?
Do we get an Oscar? Guys, we have the...
Stupid of me.
No, it's not...
Oscar doesn't exist anymore. I know that. And all those automatons look alike.
You know what, though? Your friend said that you can put his heart into somebody and make them into an Oscar. Beware of robots. This is it. We're getting Oscar back. I cannot believe they killed him in the second game. Spoiler. Oh, God.
Your medallion. The heart. You know, it's in very good condition. It contains a lot of essential data from an XZ-2000 automaton. Everything as it were. You understand, on that particular model, the heart and intelligence were intermingled. So then, it wouldn't take all that much for you to get your friend Oscar back one day.
Yay! Of course, now she's wearing these terrifying goggles, but...
Maybe if I could...
Okay, yeah, we're gonna open them up.
XZ-2000. Oscar's serial number.
Okay. We just open that up.
Locked.
Come on. Are you literally gonna walk away from that saying just locked? Really? But you need the key. We can just use a butter knife. Look at that kind of key it is. I've seen this key before, too. We had this key in the first 2 games. Now let's walk around. Is there a key around here, guys? You need to tell me if there is one. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Douse. I'm gonna assume that's what that is. It's in really tiny lettering. You don't see a keepsake for sale anywhere except used? Oh, the game. Oscar's been waiting here a while on the beach of Nuclear Wasteland. Yeah, I get why you would feel that way. Look, there's like a little... I think this makes me laugh a lot right there. All the orange cones. They're like, hey, just so you know, here's some orange cones over here. Ms., I don't know if you ever go on GOG, but there's a, I wonder if we can use this hook on the electricity. There's a community thing where that you can vote on games that you wish they would get, like games you wish they would get and release, and you could put that on there, or see if that's on there and vote for it, which would be cool. Alright, can we use this thing? This telescoping hook. Oh, yes, we can. Hey! There we go! Plug it in, plug it in.
Miss Catwalk, need some help?
Yes, please.
Yes. Can you connect this cable to the crystal? Maybe that way I'll be able to restore power to the park.
Why would we want
No
power
problem.
to the park?
Okay. Thank you so much for your help, Mr. Baruth.
Why would we want power to the park? I don't know why I'd want power to the park, though. Especially from the crystal. Like, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay. Let's go up to the park, then. I don't know if that's radioactive or not, but we just walked right to it. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. See, I don't know if this green paint is radioactivity or not. This guy on top is terrifying. He's got a top hat. I'm not sure why I'd want electricity to be back at the park. That seems like a bad idea. That's cool, Miz. That's really awesome. So you get to see the ending. Cool, cool. Okay, so we've got... What's in here? What the crap is that? You know we're gonna find a room full of dead bodies where the automatons dragged them to keep them safe and couldn't save them, right? This game borderlines horror game for me on certain levels. It's like, it's pretty sad. Can you tell I have a low tolerance for horror games? Okay. This is taking a while. Why are you taking so long? Ba-bum-ba-bum-bum. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-bum-bum. Alright, here we go. Okay, oh, first of all, we've got a box, which is cool.
The Vorarlberg crest. Hans put it on all of his inventions.
He did. So...
The
we
Vorarlberg
can't do
crest.
anything in here.
Hans put it on all of his inventions.
So Hans was here. Barnor Park. 15 plus 2.5, 3, 2, 5, 40. There's like 25, 40. Is this where they're saying there's 2 irradiated? 5, 2, 2, I. Okay, this is weird. Alright, well, let's see what's over here then. Oh, it's in their box we get to throw around stuff in. Hans was here. Oh, we got a gear. I don't know where we're going to need it, but we might need it still. I wanted to look in that box some more. Ooh, this is an assembly line. Oh, this is truly a terrifying assembly line. Look at these guys. They're like ninjas. Okay, that's the door we came in. Can we leave through a different door? There's a whole bunch of stuff over here, too. Oh, there's another... Well, there's this thing, which is kind of interesting. Can't do anything with it. Can't press any of these buttons. Okay, so we left through a different door than what we came in. I hope. Yeah, I think we did. Can we look around? Sure, this park wasn't terrifying at all. Surprising lack of dead bodies for how people died. Whoa! You mean for that to happen? Whoops! What did we actually get? Did we get something for that? Like, we're just gonna... No, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. Interesting. We're just destroying stuff. Oh! It's kind of fun to watch.
Another rundown automaton.
Okay. What's his deal? Oh, we're still trying to find a way to...
I should be able to tow the crystal by attaching it to this winch.
Cool. Oh, I didn't even know where we're at. Look, we're back around the other side of this. Hi, Hans. Oh, is it going to be released on Steam?
Sorry.
I hope GOG too. Sorry, not Hans, Oscar.
No ignition controls.
Oh, it's in...
I see. The automaton that controlled the tractor has to be connected to this pin, shaped like a Vorarlberg key, to start it. It's ingenious. But I need an automaton in working order.
Yep. Is this automaton in working order? He might be. Key! Oh, he's holding the key. It's a small key. You can't use it on him? Alright. So we need to go back to the other automaton we found. We can't jump from here, probably not. Can we? Nope, we can't. Alright, let's go back to the building. Going back in time. The fact that it's so quiet here after being so loud is really slowly freaking me out, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm slowly getting a little bit like... Look, we can go in here. I don't want to go in here. I want to go through here first. I want to, like, actually get the crystal toad before I do anything else. I'm sure if it won't let me, it won't let me, but... And also get the other automaton maybe working. Oh, small key. Can we use it on this?
The Vorarlberg crest. Hans put it on all of his inventions.
Thanks. Oh. We can use it on...
Impossible.
Okay, that's what I thought. This key. Hey! A world has opened up for us! Okay, a Vorarlberg wrench?
Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons.
True enough. Tools. I can't grab this again. Okay. Are we supposed to fix the automaton back here or the one at the beach? Because the one over here is definitely closer. I'm kind of worried about anyone who's still here kind of noticing that we're turning stuff on and messing with stuff. Like, I feel like maybe they'll notice that. I don't know. Let's go find this guy. Can we, which guy can we turn to the Oscar, guys? Oh yeah, I definitely think the inhabitants are coming out of the shadows at me.
I may be able to tow the crystal using this tractor.
Oh.
I just have to get to it first.
They flipped me over to the other side! Guess what? I did not see that from that side. Interesting. Okay, so we can't repair this guy? So you have to repair the other Oscar. This guy's not worth it. Yeah, there's no... I can't... Okay, so... Well, it's that golden hour sort of getting close to, like, sunset, and it's making me nervous. I guess we have to go for the other Oscar. I kind of like that Oscar was already positioned there and, like, ready to work. You have to go find the other Oscar on the beach, the sad Oscar. He's been sitting there waiting for someone to come pick him up who never is going to come. My water's gone. I need to drink my tea. But keep...
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Ouch.
Thank you for being a friend.
And thank you for being a friend. I'm a man. Yeah, poor automaton won't be buried or anything. He'll just be rusting there. See, this is a cutscene. You're a pal and a confidant. Someone's gonna kill us. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Chitterman. What's going on?
Kirk, what are you doing here?
As you were able to explore the area without being harmed, I authorized the Yukos to go ashore. I have to show you something, Kate Walker.
What is it?
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay?
And as we were able to walk on the beach unharmed, you authorized the U-calls, but that's not everywhere. Like, I only really explored the one area. There's probably still radiation everywhere. Why did you tell the...
Below stinking rotten asphalt is sacred path of the migration. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and quickly bring out all ostriches so Yukos can take this route.
Listen, I do understand that you want to respect your customs to the letter, but moving your caravan through there is suicide. That avenue is completely contaminated.
No blah blah, Miss Kate Walker. It is the will of the spirits. Miss Kate Walker saw what always happens when Yukos oppose spirits.
But
Our shaman is stubborn like an old ostrich, Kate Walker. Do you think there may be another route?
I don't know. For the moment, I'm concentrating on repairing an automaton to tow the crystal. As soon as I can, I'll try to find another path. Until then, please stay in the safe zones and be careful.
How would they even
Okay.
know what the safe zones are? What's this?
Contaminated zone.
See, someone put down,
All of Baranor is contaminated by radiation. The caravan can't go that way.
but somebody wrote contaminated zone. How would they even know to write contaminated zone? That's my question. Like, how someone wrote that there? Safe zone, the beach around the crystal. That's it. Where did they even take me? Oh, there's the giant squid, which everyone is so very fond of.
Bairtla!
Okay. Where are we at now? And why is everything... Oh, because we have our radiation goggles on. I'm like, why is everything like a postcard? Because radiation goggles. Where did you guys take me? I don't even know... Where am I at? Oh, this is not a good idea. Not a good idea. Geiger counters and hazmat suits. But no one was supposed to be there, Elliot. Like, everyone abandoned it. Like, no one went back in there. Yeah. And radiation doesn't float in the air like that either. Like, I mean, maybe that's how she's seeing it, but it's not like a gas. Like, it's just, it's irradiated.
Ostriches cannot come out now.
Yeah, I know. There's a weird Cupid doll over there. Where did you guys bring me in from? I would just like to go back to where I was. Thank you. And like, I almost solved that puzzle and you guys came out and messed me all up. Okay, there we go. What? Really? Kilgore, what are you doing? You're gonna watch a movie? Nice. Note, Jen. Night. Enjoy your movie, Kilgore. I hope it's a good one. Take note, Jen. I'm watching a movie instead of you. I took note, Kilgore. I did. No, it's fine. I'm teasing. Have a great movie. I hope it's really good. No one's supposed to go in the forbidden zones of Chernobyl either, but you know, people do. One of those fancy talkies. Maybe. Alright, let's go fix this Oscar guy. Right? Okay, here we go. He's going to be our Oscar. I don't remember our Oscar having this. Thank you for being a friend. I don't know, Kilgore, but thank you for being a friend and hosting. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, enjoy your movie. Here we go, we get to turn it. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're gonna have to take out his old one.
Out of order.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, we have to pull it out? Okay. Here we go. Gotta put the new heart in. Wait, where's our heart? Would have been funny if it was the wrong key. If they're like, sorry, it's not the right one. Okay. Okay, I'm clicking on that. What does that mean? Oh, if you use the tools. We got it. I'm like, I'm clicking on it as fast as I can. I don't think it's a cog. Is it the wrench? Okay, why isn't it? It's weird. Okay, so... Game, why aren't you telling me? Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay. We didn't do something right, though. It's not hooked up. Like, aren't these supposed to be plugged in? I'm getting irritated with the game. Yeah, I want them to zoom in on the heart. Like, I thought I'd either have to use the Vorarlberg wrench. Well, give me a second to see if I can figure it out. These should go... Like, that shows me that they're supposed to... What else would I need to... Like, here's the wires that look like they would fit up in there. Exit mouse. Does this series irritate you? There's parts of this series that irritate me. The flaws irritate me. But overall, I'm delighted. Like, I played... Oscar was in the first and second... The beginning of the second Syberia. And I am, like, so excited to see him. I'm, like, super excited. Like, it makes you care about characters in a way that not all adventure games do, and it does really well. But I'm frustrated with stuff like this. Like, this just seems like bullcrap to me. Like, it's some little thing that I'm not doing. Like, either I need to look in my Anthology of the U-Calls, Captain Oboe's logbook, Steiner's prescription, newspaper clipping, superintendent's notice. Okay, no, nothing that's going to help us there. Scarf? No. So we pull this up, it's not... Get out of there. Oh, there we go. I'm supposed to open... I have to make like a little circle motion to open those up. That is dumb. Oh gosh, your niece got her friend a copy of the Telltale Heart that comes with a little beating heart. It's really neat. I think that... Yeah. Talk about terrifying. Here we go. Here we go. I figured it out.
It's blocking the opening.
Well, no kidding. Alright, now we need this wrench thing. I think we should be able to use this butter knife in place of a wrench all the time.
Let's try something.
Not a chance. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay, thank you. Now let's open it up. Oh, where's my key? There's...
I remember these locks. They're used to activate all of Hans's inventions.
Okay.
Now I just have to find the right key.
Don't we already have that? Don't we already have that stuff? I'm just gonna look at this. We have this, don't we? I mean, we had one. Oh no, really? Too big. Okay, well let's go back. Seems wrong to leave him here and be like, hang on, Oscar, it's fine. What are they doing? They're just running around like, they're like minions in their own way. Thank you for the follow. Try to dive Fiora. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm not going over there. Wait, where was... Oh, I have to go... How did this happen? So when I went up here last time... That's the door I came out of. Where's the door I went in? Is it over here? They panic because there's not much else they can do. They're programmed for Kate to do all the legwork. I believe it. Who the crap is that?
What was that?
Who is that? Yeah, who was that, Kate? Who was that? Lazy Panda says that was a ninja. But I don't believe Lazy Panda. Come on! Okay, Okay, that, yeah, not a big fan of that. Some lone... Oh, there it is. There's the door. Hey, game. I definitely want you to go in there. Every room's a loading room, apparently. Na 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 na. Nut, 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 nut. Oh, Exit Mouse. I was going to ask you, since you asked me, does this series irritate you, Exit Mouse? I'm going to try a little hard around this. Why is this loading time taking so long? Here we go. Oh, there's tools up here too.
Nothing that looks anything like an activation key.
Well, right here's one. Oh.
Just as I thought. No activation key. Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons.
It is pretty and the voices aren't irritating. True enough. Can I take this key out? So who took the activation key? Someone came down on the 3. Let's look X, 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 2, 3. Okay, that's weird. Alright, so where would an activation key, like, be? Because we know we gotta find that. This looks like a garage. I just wanna make sure there's no, like, wall. Like, what is this? This brick thing over here. Make sure there's no key on the floor. I do yell at this game a lot. You have to understand I love adventure games, and I yell at them all the time. What is this over here? See, this is where I get irritated. I yell at them all the time, but I enjoy them a lot. What is this? Kate, what is this? I just want to be able to see it. Come on. What is this? Whoa, there's more automatons up there. What? Okay, what are they supposed to be doing in here? Can we look in that box again? I really want to. I rifle through all the boxes looking for gears and stuff, but the game says no. The game says no. Why not, game developer? Why not? Just tell me why. I still don't know why this game is not offered on GOG. It's right up their alley, even if it is irritating a little bit.
Miss Catewalk, not worry much. You girls always careful of bad spirits.
Oh, good to know. Good to know, game, that you're always careful of bad spirits. Now let's go this way and see what's in here. We didn't go this way before because I was being a chicken. Hey, Fizzgig. I don't know. I watch Kilgore occasionally, so I don't know if I count. Probably not. Alright. Let's look around here some more. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's run around in a circle really fast, because that seems to be the most effective thing to do. No, it's not, guys. Okay, here's... Speaking of Edward Allan Poe is a sad copy of Edgar Allan Poe. So, my first apartment, we lived across the street from this, this really cool place that did readings. Oh, I didn't know he did that, like, for Halloween, and they did the Fall of the House of Usher. It was really cool. I did not know he wrote an article about Automata. Because there was that, chess-playing automaton that they didn't realize was a fake. Can we get through here? Why can't we get through here, game? I feel like she should be able to leap these fences if she wants to. Is that what he wrote it about? Was the chess playing automaton? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get into stuff. Go this way. Yeah, and he was right. That wasn't a real thing. That was someone with dwarfism crammed in there, who honestly, like, how much he wanted chess should be commended for being a chess genius. Oh, let's climb up here. Seems like a terrible idea. What's this?
Something's wrong. Nothing. Something must be missing.
We have this. We have a cog or something. We can't use. Can we use a brochure? No. Yeah, we did it. He posed really close to figuring out how exactly how it worked. He was wrong. He was so smart. Like, his life's so weird and tragic. He was a smart dude. Press the button, Kate Walker.
Without electricity, I won't be able to do anything.
Didn't we already tell that guy to hook up the stuff for us? Did he not do that? We asked him to. Can we not delegate anything in this game? Hey, do what I asked you to do. I have to do it myself, I guess. That's annoying. Why would they let the game let us ask him to plug these in and then have it be like, oh, sorry. Okay. This guy's like not a... It's not a good place to like sunbathe, dude. Okay. Can't use those for anything. He starts the article off by talking about some genuine automata, though. I'm interested to see what he thought about it. He's one of those guys that was just ahead of his time in a lot of ways. Okay. Let's go back to the ship and plug the power in so we can do stuff. Because I did all of that. I thought I was smart. I thought I was a contender. That's not exactly the quote, but it's fine. Run, 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 little ostrich. Bum, 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 bum. Come on. Run, little ostrich. Run, run. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Alright, so we need to go over this way. Huh. Yeah, someone put out these little orange cones. Okay, stop, game. Why would I want you to do that? I don't. That's the point. Oh, boy. There we go. Did you not plug these in, or is there something else I need to do? There we go.
Nanook metal, not good boiler maker.
Really? Nice. Did you put those in? You did not plug those in like us.
Go light boat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Okay.
Go light boat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Go light boat again? Does he mean turn the boat on? What? Go light boat again. Do I have to turn the boat on? Okay. So I guess I didn't understand that that's what we had to do. It's not that hard. Just plug in. Come on, game. Move on down the road. Okay. Here we go. Now, before I do anything, it's getting darker, so I guess we're progressing in the game. At least I hope so. Okay, can we turn this way? Like, there's a key in here, isn't there? Over here. Move. Okay, where? Okay. This boat has definitely... Wait, that shouldn't be like that. That should be a different... Where's the doors to go downstairs? There's the painting. Did I just come in here different... Okay, it's over this way. It's over this way. That's why I got confused. I came in a slightly... What is this over here? Just like a purse sitting there? I'm still looking for the key. I also have to start up the boat, they're telling me. So that we can... So I can solve the, which I already solved, the puzzle. The puzzle for the, I don't know what it is, the Ferris wheel, I guess? This is very... Kate! Move your butt! Thank you. Goodness, scared me. Scared me half to death. Okay. Hey, now it'll let me. Now it'll let me, because I went through all that mess. Yay! Ooh, we're turning stuff on. So much to do, so little assistance from the NPCs. Exactly. Oh no, it's getting dark and everything's just turning on in Barrymore. All the lights and... Oh my guys! This is celebratory Oompa Loompa music. Oompa, oompa, doompa dee doo. I've got another riddle for you. Oompa, oompa, doompa dee dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. What would you do when you see a crazy place? Give it electricity and give the zombies more power to kill you? I don't know. Why are we doing this? It seems so much creepier now that everything's moving. The zombies have been alerted. This is turning into a Scooby-Doo episode. It really is. Is this going to end up with I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you crazy kids? Well, we did that. Don't freeze on me, Kate. Zombies would be a big... Hey, they borrow several pastiches in this game, so... I wouldn't be surprised if the automaton suddenly woke up and we're like, whoa, power! A Jen with glasses has alerted the horde. I guess I have. Alright, let's run this way. Oh, we can look from over here too? What are we looking at?
Radiation everywhere around the park.
Yeah, I still can't see where the game's indicating radiation. Is that just like the smoke? Because that's everywhere. Okay, go this way. Which way is off? I think this one's the right one. Zombie automaton uprising. Exactly. I should be able to go over and get the Ferris wheel working then. Come on. The loading time should not be this bad. Come on, game. You would like to play L4D with Jen? It would be hilarious, I'm sure. Yes, I'd probably be screaming and hiding. I told you guys about the first time I played it was an FPS. I can't remember the name of it right now with my brother because I got him a long time ago when I had my first real paying job. I got my brother for Christmas a refurbished Xbox. Okay. It was still expensive, but it wasn't as expensive, and I got him a first-person shooter World War II game, and of course he asked me to play with him, and then all I was doing was like running away. He's like, "No, you have to shoot them. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm getting shot at it." Like I was totally thinking of like strategies to. He's like, "No, you just have to shoot other people." I'm like, I don't want to do that. He's very disappointed in his older sister. He's like, what is wrong with you? Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty. Yes, it was Call of Duty. I don't remember which one it was, Lazy Panda. But, original Xbox. Yes, original Xbox. But it was pretty funny. He didn't play with me after that. I watched him play, though. I thought it was cool. I'm like, good job. Might have been Medal of Honor. I don't know if it's technically a first-person shooter, but I ran away screaming in the game. My brother was not pleased. I mean, he was, but he just was like, what? Shoot him! Ah! Like, isn't there... I probably would have liked it better if it was a little more of like a stealth game. Maybe we'd have gotten bored with that. Oh boy.
Nobody here, Tuk Tuk.
Yeah, we already knew that. Nobody is here. Oh, what is that? Are they just riding it? They're totally riding that ride. Guys, it's all rusted out. You don't even know if that's remotely safe. Okay, where was I with the Ferris wheel thing? Where was that at? It wasn't here. We go in the door and I have to go the other way. Yeah, go in here and go out the other way and I'll find it. Uh-oh, what are they doing in here? Because that'll be started up then. Oh, come on, loading screen. I just want to see what to do next. Now I can't get the Oompa Loompa song man. You would live in happiness too if you're what? That's the wrong verse. Live in happiness too. Dun 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 dun. Come on, slowly running ostrich. I can't tell if it's setting up something big or if it's just like... Now these are all lit. Okay. Are they making like souvenirs in here or something? I don't know. Do I like the Oompa Loompa Doompa Doo? What do you... when you... Listen to the lyrics. You get a bad song. That's what you get. You get a bad song. When I get a song stuck in my head, a lot of times it's just like the one line over and over again. Alright, where did we get on? We got on the ladder over here. Get on this ladder. Go on up. Whoop, whoop. Get on the ladder. Get on the ladder. Nope. What is she doing? No, you have to get on this ladder first. There we go. Okay, we fixed that. Now we just have to press this. Boop. I don't know why we did that, though. It's fading to black. Uh-oh. Okay, now let's go... I didn't check the other one. Was I supposed to? Oh, no. Kate, like... no, Kate, was I supposed to check that first one? I guess time has passed? Yeah. That's this indication. No. It doesn't want me to go in. Okay, so that's not it. Am I supposed to press it again? I don't really know. I should have looked in the first one because it wanted to take me up there earlier and I was like, what? Why? Nope, that's going down. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, what was with that fade out? I don't know either. Do we have to keep doing this until we see, like, the correct one? Is there one that we want? Maybe? I'm gonna keep checking, but something's changing. I don't know what, though. Like, if I could go up there, I could see all the routes, I feel like. Okay, what am I doing now? Okay. Shoot, no. What was I supposed to do up there, Kate? No. Tell me what I'm supposed to do up there, because you went up there for a reason. I don't really know why. Why did we walk up and around there? Kate! You have to, later that evening. Yeah, even later that night. Well, I thought maybe we'd be riding it so we could, like, see where all the radiation was and see if there's a better route to go through. Like, it might be possible to, like... I don't know what this is, but this looks like a glitch waiting to happen. What if it turns out every time you do that, the whole day passes? Then I'll be crying. I'll be like, what? They'll be like, all the ostriches starved to death. What? No. Because we need to get a key for Oscar to tow the boat so the ostriches can get out anyway. Alright, I don't know why that happened. You know what? It's probably one of these dumb things where I have to trigger some dialogue about it. In real life. I would notice. I think I would notice. Can I go through here? Oh no, this is walled off again. I forgot about... Well, let's just look at it. This is weird. Like, I feel like there's stuff here I'm not seeing. Okay. You think you would notice? Maybe. This game is very interesting. Alright, so we can see over here. There's another door here. Door to nowhere, I guess. Okay, I can't go back that way. Look at, there's like a door there too. Alright, let's go. That's where that weird shed goes over there too. There are eyes out there watching you, Kate Walker. Why she can't just crawl over these things, I don't know. There's no actual park. Okay. Game. I didn't want to let me turn the other way. There's no actual, like, park staff, like, keeping an eye on her. See, I would have thought we fixed that so we could look over everything. But I don't know if I didn't specifically talk to somebody about it. You know, if I didn't trigger the right person, if they're not going to tell me. There's another key up here too. Boom. Okay, let's go this way. Come on! What are they talking about?
Tribe, leave here quickly. Many bad men may soon arrive.
Why are you telling me this?
Shamans say not be afraid of bad spirits.
Okay, well, I can't tell if they're laughing or crying. Alright, so... I can feel that feeling where I'm getting frustrated and angry. Because I'm just like, what do you want me to do? I hope this isn't one of these things where I have to talk to Kurt and be like, I'm going to go up in the whirligigger machine and I'm going to see if I can see everything. And he's going to be like, oh, okay, and then I can do more stuff. Or it should just be, I figured it out, I should be able to do it. Or maybe we have to wait till we meet the mysterious person who lives here, too. That's interesting right there, too. I don't like how why can't I look at this wall? I can look up at these things. Alright, so there's like scaffolding and stuff. There's not anything over here that's like... There's more tools, but not anything we need. There's like weird ninja guys. Okay. Maybe we need to do this.
Nothing that looks anything like an activation key.
Okay, what about this? Look at this again. Maybe we have to look at this again and be like... So this can... I mean, we can see everything from here. So what are we missing? Dang it, man. Okay. Yeah, that thing is freaking me out. What is that? Okay, so do we have to actually talk to... We might actually have to talk to them.
Many bad spirits here. Brrr.
Yeah, I bet. Because there's a lot of people that died here pretty ugly. It was all bathed in green light, which we told them not to go around the green stuff, didn't we? No one ever listens to us. Not get hit in the face with some swings, which is also apparently really difficult.
Boy, it's very long if we must step so often.
Well, what do you want me to do here?
Hurry, Kate Walker. I doubt that our pursuers will give us the chance to rest long.
No, I believe you. Where in the heck am I supposed to go next? So I have to find two... I mean, the next mission is to find a safe passage through. But the biggest thing is to find a key. To find the little key that goes to Oscar. An activation key. Would we... This is where I wish we could save so we can jump back to stuff too. Oh, what is this? A metal shank. Are we gonna be shanking somebody? Why do we need that?
Who could have done that?
Yeah, that's my issue right there. Look, they moved all the stuff here so you won't go in there. Because there is a lot of radiation in there. But who would have done that to, like, mark off, like, where the radiation was? What is... Oh, there's, like, a popcorn box over here. What else is back here? Go over here. Explore your environment, Kate Walker. Whoa, please don't focus in on the wall. Don't assume you'll find the key first. I mean, that's true, too. I'm still trying to figure... I'm exploring everything. What's this door over here? Ba-ba-bum. You know what they say, if you assume... I assume you know what that means. Alright. more loading times. This is the building we haven't been in yet. Thank you for the follow, the Dark One 69. Oh, thank you.
Completely clogged. The park must be behind there.
This is completely clogged, huh? Interesting.
Completely clogged.
So this is completely blocked off, and this is the park. So this is a sad little automaton man with a top hat. So sad. Welcome to the stream. The Dark One. Still more loading. Oh, you came here from Kilgore's channel? Thank you. Kilgore is a cool guy. His stream's really cool. Alright. This is the night he normally streams, isn't it? Except I know his internet's been not good. You already talked to them. It's a weird... I don't know what that is. Would it be... Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's somebody... I thought... I was like, what is that? It's a... Well, the other place I could look... What's that? Not anything I can do. A little weird. What's this through here? Can we go that way? Can we take that shortcut? Ooh, it's not letting us. Ooh.
Ostriches cannot come out now.
No, because we have to move the boat. We're gonna hit in the head with one of these swings, and it is gonna hurt. Well, the one thing that I thought was, it's possible that there's activation keys hidden on the boat, because... Oh, you're getting back off since no stream tonight? Well, nice to see you, Dark One. I'm wrapping up soon anyway. Good night. Alright. I just want to get her back in the boat and save it and see if we can... Hopefully there won't be too many of these loading screens. They weren't this bad on the first part. Okay. But they've just gotten more and more loading screens. Because when the boat first came over, they had an army of automatons that was like the first drop off to like help gather up people and save people from getting hurt in the radiation. So, unless it's over here. We already looked in here though, didn't we? Those guys are like super not happy. It's like a, oh, like he was just waiting and no one ever came. Oh, can we, oh wait, okay, we can go in there. There's like a door around the back. Okay, let me go that way. There's a door right there, though. We should be able to go back there. Really, game? There's a door to get in this little, like, building, but, you know. And actually, there should be more people and automatons on here with this beach situation, so that also makes me suspicious that maybe somebody was cleaning up. I need you to turn the camera around, game. I can't see where to go because it's right. It's like this way behind my. It's behind her head. I can't see where to go on this game. There we go. Go this way. We'll slow turn it around. There it is. I wish they had. I don't know. Are better made games? Do they have like an ability to like swivel a camera around, like do a 180, or even like a 360? Let's go in here. Let's go. Maybe we should have checked the tools when we were down there. Maybe that's why they made us go back to the ship, because we're supposed to check the tools. Crap and weasels. I should have thought of that. But maybe they wanted us to check the tools out. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm a fan. I could be doing so much during these loading screens. Come on, game. Boom. Oh, I didn't mean to click out of it. Come on. Come on. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's go back in here. Back into the crystal and just check downstairs. If we find the key. If the camera is locked, there's less that the engine has to render. I guess that makes sense, but the problem is they didn't do a good job of mapping out where the camera would have to be for you to see stuff. So like that makes sense to me, them saying like, hey, it saves us. But there's so many times the cameras, like I think they try to write a program, or I think in general they write a program that tries to make it like guess where you're gonna look. And kind of adjust the camera angle around that, but this has been terrible. Okay, there's gotta be... Oh my gosh. It would be in... You'd think they would have a bunch of them. Because they sent all those automatons off, but I guess not. Well... Alright. Let's see. Too bad I can't save the game. Well, guys, smart cameras are hard to do, you understand. I believe it, because otherwise more games would have a better smart camera. Well, thank you guys so much for being here for my Syberia III stream. I'll be back on Thursday with Gabriel Knight. Hopefully we'll get unstuck from where we are. Yeah, it would be nice if we could move around freely, though. Well, gaming systems allow you to do that, because they have that little toggle up there that you can just kind of spin it around. I don't know if for PC gaming if they have something they can do, like not like a toggle, but it should be able to. Yeah, because I hate not being able to see behind me or getting stuck where I'm moving towards something. I'm literally like walking towards myself instead of seeing where I'm walking. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll be back with Syberia next week on Tuesday. Thursday we're back with Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within, which I'm really excited about. Saturday's Covert Action. I hit my I cannot even believe I hit the 500 followers. But 500 followers, so I'll be planning that special stream out. I will be announcing when it is. It will be on a Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here. You make this all worthwhile and fun. It's definitely better to game together than alone, and I appreciate all the time you guys spend here. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Everyone have a good night. Get some good sleep. All that fun stuff. Bye. No problem. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Hanoki. Thank you guys. Bye.